In today's episode, we're sharing with you 5 reasons why your money mindset is actually stopping your business growth. Let's find out. And if you want to upgrade your money mindset, then click on the link www.millionairefoundations.com and watch my free training. Welcome. In today's episode, we are talking about why your money mindset could be preventing you from growing your business. Specifically, we're talking about 5 ways your mindset could be stopping your business growth. Now, as entrepreneurs, we are often focused on external factors such as, business, which can impact our business growth, such as competition, market conditions, clients, etc., etc. But the thing is, we tend to overlook the most important one of all, which is our mindset. Now, our mindset is crucial the right mindset is crucial for us to achieve a success. And I've said this time and time again, that in any business, and I don't care which business, which niche you're in, whether you're doing brick and mortar or whether you are doing an online business or what have you, every single business is 80% mindset and 20% strategy. So this was why having the right mindset is even more important, okay? And in this episode, I'm going to discuss with you 5 ways in which your mindset could be limiting your business growth and what can you do in order to overcome these mental barriers. Okay, so let's start. Number 1, the very first reason why your mindset may be limiting business growth is this fear of failure. Now, I know so many brilliant, talented people who have not grown or have not done much with their lives or have not grown to the full potential because of this one failure, which is this fear of failure. Now, I know that people have fear of success also, but we'll discuss fear of failure for the time being because I think they're interchangeable, they are related. So when you have fear of failure, and many entrepreneurs do, this fear leads to inaction or taking action only when it's safe or conservative. So they take really, really small steps and they're very conservative in their approach and they're very conservative in terms of their risk taking, okay? And entrepreneurship is all about risk taking. So if you are afraid of failing, you will not take the calculated risks that you need to take in order for you to grow. So as entrepreneurs, you need to embrace the possibility of failure as a natural part of the process. Every successful entrepreneur, I promise you, from Richard Branson to Elon Musk to Jeff Bezos or anybody else you could think of, every single successful entrepreneur has experienced failure. And the bigger the entrepreneur they are, the more success they've achieved. I promise you. And if you look back at their life, they've seen failure to that same level as well. So in order for you to experience great success, you have to experience some level of failure, but definitely some element of failure, sometimes quite extensive failure, right? And they have to. So instead of fearing failure, you need to embrace it as an opportunity to learn, grow, and improve your business every step of the way. So every failure should be seen as a learning opportunity for you to grow, for you to develop yourself, in order for you to become a better entrepreneur. So if you see every failure as a step closer to success, you can change how you look upon failure. And if you go into, I'm not asking you to go into every transaction or every business thinking it's going to fail, but be ready to experience failure. Don't be surprised by it. Don't think you're going to be successful at everything you do. There are going to be some, setbacks. You're going to be some things when you're not going to win. You're going to experience failure. So when you are prepared for it mentally, then it doesn't hold you back. It allows you to just learn from that experience and move on to the next venture or to the next thing that you can do, right? Okay, so that's fear of failure. Number 2, the second reason why your mindset may be limiting your business growth is having a fixed mindset. What? So what does a fixed mindset mean? A fixed mindset is a belief that our qualities and our abilities are fixed and cannot be changed. This can lead to lack of motivation, effort, and fear of challenges. As an entrepreneur, you absolutely must adopt a growth mindset. What is a growth mindset? Growth mindset means you believe that you have the abilities, or you have the or if you don't have a particular ability at the moment, you can develop those abilities through work and dedication. Okay, so you either have the ability, talent for whatever task you have at hand, or through your dedication and hard work, you can develop those abilities to accomplish that task. This mindset allows you to embrace challenges, learn from your failures, and continuously improve your skills and your knowledge. Both things are required in order for you to have a successful business. Yeah, very, very important. So that's number 2. Number 3 is the third reason why your mindset could be limiting your business growth is the lack of focus. Now, I'm going to put my hands up to this. This is probably one of my major drawbacks. I have to draw myself back in because I'm very creative and I have so many different ideas. I run away with myself. So I have to pull myself back and, be focused. Okay, we're focused on this particular project. We're focused on this particular thing at the moment. And especially because now I have multiple businesses, I have to have a focused, focused idea and focused strategy for each one, which is different. This is one of my biggest downfalls. I think I'm all over the place at times. And someone or one of my mentors, and actually that's why I do have mentors, somebody has to pull me back in and say, okay, no, let's focus on here at the moment. Okay. So the reason why, the third reason why your mindset could be limiting your business growth is the lack of focus. Entrepreneurs, including myself, often have so many things on our plate. Okay, from managing a team to working on our products and services. And this can lead to lack of focus, especially if you have, as an entrepreneur, you will have multiple businesses, right? Now, this lack of focus can absolutely hinder our ability to make progress. So if you're working, you've heard of all that phrase, jack of all trades and master of none. There's a possibility that as an entrepreneur, you're trying to do too much, too many things, and you've got your fingers in too many pies. As appealing as that may be, you may actually hinder yourself because you're not able to grow any of those particular pies or any particular businesses because your focus is all over the place, right? So to overcome this, overcome this kind of mindset, you must prioritize. You must prioritize tasks in your business, and you must focus on the ones that are most important and the ones which will have the most significant impact on your business. So the way I do this is I always see, what am I good at? I've learned this from Russell Brunson and a number of other mentors, which tell you, focus on the things that you're good at. And anything else, doesn't matter what it is, how important it is, delegate it to somebody else. So, for example, I'm not great at certain parts of the marketing. So I've looked for external consultants who can help me and do that. When it comes to one of my brick and mortar business, I'm not good at the day-to-day tasks. So obviously we have management in place. We have HR managers. We are actually bringing in a CFO now. So the things which I don't want to be doing and I don't know they're important, I'm delegating that to my team or hiring new team members who can take over that particular task, right? So you need to know what's important and what's within your zone of genius or what's within something that you enjoy doing. And I'm very creative and I have certain abilities and I have certain strengths. I live by those strengths. I try to go by those strengths, and I know where my shortcomings are. I know where my shortfalls are. So instead of trying to build on those shortcomings and the shortfalls, I hire people who can do those things better than I can. So the first step is to actually prioritize what is important and what needs to be done. And then the step 2 would be, okay, what can I do and what can I hire somebody else to do? This is so important. And as you grow your business, especially when you're growing your business from 6 to 7 to 8, and then when you go to multiple 8-figure companies, you absolutely have to do this. You have to work out what needs to be done and who can do it. Not with you should do it, but who can do it? There's certain tasks that only you can do, and those should be very limited and a few. The rest you need to figure out who can do it and who's best suited for it. So you become a people manager more than anything else, and not necessarily hiring, and that's where you have a HR department, but this is where you need to work out what tasks you can do personally and what needs to be delegated to your team members, right? So this is really, really important. And this is going to be critical in order for you to focus on your business properly and allow your business to grow. Okay. Number 4 is actually, and the fourth reason, which is fourth, where your mindset is limiting your business growth, is the lack of self-belief. Okay, as an entrepreneur, you must believe in yourself and your abilities. This belief will help you to take risks, will help you to make decisions, will help you to persevere, and it will help you to persevere through challenges that are unforeseeable for you. You can't even tell those challenges will crop up, and they will come up. It doesn't matter what you're doing, new and obscure challenges will crop up. But this self-belief that I can do it, I can overcome anything, would allow you to face every challenge with the idea, I know I can get through this. I don't know how, but I'll figure it out. Everything is figure outable, right? So this is why you instill this belief in yourself. I've never been here before. I've not done this before, but I have the belief that I can do it, and I know how to do it, and I'll find a way to do it. I'll figure it out. Everything is figure outable. Right? So if you lack self-belief, you struggle to make those decisions or take those actions, which may hinder your business growth. Because if you don't have that self-belief, every challenge you face, it's going to diminish your self-belief even further, and you're going to think, oh, this obstacle is insurmountable. I cannot overcome this. I can't do this, etc., etc. Whereas compare that to if you have the belief, I can figure everything out. Everything's figure outable. Nothing can stop me from moving forward. This is challenge, and I'm going to use it as a stepping stone to grow my business. So you don't use it as something to hinder your business growth. You use it as a stepping stone to grow your business. Right? So to overcome this mindset, you have to focus on your strengths and your achievements. And then also something else, you need to surround yourself with people, who are going to support you. You need to have a supportive network of people who believe in you and your vision. This is why it's so important, especially early on. You do not, share your vision to everybody. Okay, there are plenty of naysayers around you who will diminish your self-belief and say, you can't do that. You're not possible. It's not possible for you to do that. You can't possibly do that. That's absolutely BS, right? You can do absolutely anything. I mean, you will not have a desire to do something unless you have the ability, or you can develop the ability to do that. Simple as that. I have no desire to become an opera singer, none whatsoever, right? Why would I want to be an opera singer? It's not something that I desire. And therefore, I don't think I have the ability to be an opera singer, but I have no desire for it. I do have a desire to be a 7, 8, 9, 10 figure entrepreneur. And that's what I do. I believe I have the ability, and I'm growing in that business. I've got multiple businesses which are in 7, 8 figures now. So I have that desire. I have the ability. And where I'm lacking the ability, I'm developing it. I'm learning the skills. I'm acquiring the new skills required for whatever business I'm going into, right? So this is really important. Okay, and number 5. Okay, the 5th reason why your mindset may be limiting your business growth is the lack of resilience. Okay, this is super, super, super important. As an entrepreneur, let's be very clear. You will face a number of challenges, a number of setbacks. Let's just admit that. Let's just accept that. Let's just own that, okay? You are going to see failures. You are going to see setbacks. You are going to see numerous challenges, right? Now, if you lack resilience, you will give up, or you will lose motivation, or when things get tough. To overcome this mindset, you need to develop a resilient mindset where it doesn't matter what happens, you allow yourself to think, you know what, I can overcome this. So it doesn't matter how many times you fall off the wagon, or you fall off the horse, as they say, you get up, you dust yourself off, you learn from what made you fall off the horse, or what made you fall down. You bounce back up and you carry on. Right? So this ability to bounce back from setbacks is going to set you apart from all those people who let their failures define them. Okay? If you do not want your failures to define you and to believe that success is inevitable for you, you have to develop this resilient mindset. If you can develop this ability to think, I'm going to move forward, I'm going to find a way through this obstacle, above it, below it, through it, somehow around it, but I'm going to overcome this and achieve or arrive at my destination, arrive at my goal, then you will find a way. I promise you. I promise you, you will. So this ability to bounce back from setbacks and failures is the defining I think the one defining character between people who are successful and people who are not successful. Because everybody who you see as successful or overnight success, I promise you, has gone through a number of setbacks, a number of failures. Right? There is no true lasting success without this ability to be resilient, to be able to come back from when the world kicks you down. Simple as that. And the way you achieve this is by focusing on the positives, learning from your failures, and seeking support from your network. Again, another way to be resilient is to surround yourself with people who believe in you, believe in your vision. And if there's no one there who does that, then you do it for yourself. You become your own best friend. And a lot of the times in my life, I am my own true friend, because the things I want to do are not normal. Right? Most people think, well, that can't be done. This is not possible. That shouldn't be possible. And I don't like to believe what's possible. I like to define my own possibilities. I like to think, well, let me try. Let me see what happens. I'm going to go for it. So there's no one there to support me. And my visions are so bizarre and so large at times. I don't even share my visions with hardly anybody. And I keep them to myself. It's between me and God. And because I know, that I don't want anybody to push me or dampen my mindset or to say anything that's going to dampen my spirits. And I know for a fact that I'm going to come across challenges, but I'm prepared for those challenges. And I know I will learn, I will work through them. And for me, I use my faith in Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, in God, to help me along. So I know my faith is going to carry me forward. So I don't need anybody else. Me and my God is enough for me to carry on going. That's how I do it. And not to say that I don't have a supporting network. I have an amazing set of friends, and I have people who are and are very amazing team members. But because for my team members, I am the leader, I share the vision. I don't share them the end destination. They don't need to see that. They just need to know where we're going for the time being. And that's how I am, right? So there we have it. 5 reasons why your mindset may be limiting your business growth. By overcoming these mental barriers, you will actually unlock your full potential as an entrepreneur and achieve the success that you've been striving for all these years. Remember, as entrepreneurs, your journey is going to be full of ups and downs, and you're going to have major setbacks at times. And so your mindset is going to play a crucial role in your ability to see success, achieve success, and retain success. That's another factor. You may see success for the time being, but you may not be able to retain it. Maybe something happens and you lose that business contract, or you lose that particular as for a lot of singers, they're one hit wonders. Therefore, in order for you to retain and have long-term success, you need to be able to have you need to be able to develop a mindset. So in order for you to do that, it's very, very important to have a growth mindset. You need to embrace your failures. You need to believe in yourself. You need to remain focused, and you need to develop resilience. Thank you so much for joining me in today's episode. I will be back with another episode. Until the next time, this is Gull Khan signing off. Take care and bye for now.